Like, no doubt in my mind. That said, we're going to be moving into our second stand-up comedian of this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I met this guy at my high school, Cawthra Park Secondary School for the Arts. Yeah, long time ago. Go Panthers. It was an arts school. I was a drama major, and my sister was a drama major above me. And when Sears Festival rolled around one year, my sister said, I think I'm going to direct a production of Steve Martin's Wasp. And for those of you who don't know, Wasp is a play that is essentially a complete dissection of the Leave It to Beaver demographic in America. It takes the idea that the father knows best motif is bullshit and covers up a lot of ugly stuff. So it's a really brilliant show, and for students to try and attempt it was a massive undertaking. Allison cast it with nothing but stars from our school. Some of them have gone on to be big stars in the industry. A woman named Hannah Cheeseman was one of the big stars. She's become a big TV star here in Toronto. But the other big star of the show was our next person coming up, who I have referred to oftentimes as the funniest guy I know. This man has a life where the craziest, most unexpected things will happen to him, like the time he had dinner with John Cusack at the corner table at Sassafras, or the time that he went to go pick up his bag at the Royal York Hotel and Flea laughed at him as he left the building. This guy is one of a kind, and recently he decided he was going to jump headfirst into his dream of being a stand-up comedian and an actor. He's worked on The Beaverton, he's worked on Kim's Convenience, he's worked on Schitt's Creek. He is conquering the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Paul Beer.
Let it play, let it play. I asked for something jaunty. Would you call that jaunty? Would the band call that jaunty?
The most jaunty.
The most jaunty. I appreciate that. As you saw, I entered from the bathroom. That's an old stage trick. Always enter from the bathroom, they say. Matt Bradley, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. He's going to go there. He knows. He knows. He's going to go to the bathroom. He's going to pop right out of there. How about this band, huh? Congratulations. That's great. I was going to ask you to do stuff like that. Like Paul Schaefer kind of stuff. Do you know who Paul Schaefer is? So old, man. So old. You know who Paul Schaefer is. How do you explain Paul Schaefer to somebody who... How old are you? Like 20? 21. Congratulations. Can drink in the States. Round of applause. How do you explain Paul Schaefer to somebody who's 21 years old? Okay, he was a...
He was cool for your great uncle.
He was a bald Canadian man, a small bald Canadian man, who would like kind of half laugh at things that David Letterman would say. And he would kind of say, yes, and he would half laugh.
It's John Batiste on Stephen Colbert.
I guess, I don't know, that's your stuff. And then he would play little ditties. He'd be like, bop, 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 bop. And this went on for 35 years. Every day for like 3 decades. I'm also talking like he's dead. He's very much alive. Paul Schaefer is still with us. Thank you. And in fact, he's here tonight. Paul, come on out. He's in the bathroom as well.
Sorry, I didn't know who you were.
Congratulations on being alive. Thank you so much, everyone. As Matt mentioned, we went to high school together, and he put together this incredible show. So welcome everyone to hour 9 of the telethon to save Australia. This show has actually been going on so long that we are now the same time zone as Australia. It's amazing. So round of applause for that. This turned into the Jerry Lewis telethon so fast. Let's check the board. There's no board. 120, everyone. Wouldn't it be great if just a number popped up there? Alas. So yes, I used to work like many of the performers here. I've got a day job. Yeah, I'm here for day jobs. See, that was the guy. He gets it. And I used to work at a private club here in Toronto. A kind of a shishi private club. I'm not going to say what the name of it is, but it rhymes with Spoke Club. It's the Spoke Club. And I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement when I started working there. This is true. I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. And I was so excited when I signed that thing. I was like, I'm going to see some stuff go down. I'm going to see just the seedy side of Canadian entertainment. You know, I'm going to see Fred Penner like hunting people for sport, you know what I mean? Sharon Lois and Bram doing their eyes wide shut kind of sex stuff. You might say one of them is dead. You think that's going to stop those freaks? That's not going to stop those freaks. Also, I don't know why they're all Canadian like children entertainers. I have this idea about that says more about me than it does about the club. But nobody famous ever came there, in fact, by virtue of me being in like a Pizza Hut commercial, I was often the most famous person. People would come in and be like, "Are you?" And I'd be like, "Please, let's try to keep it quiet. What would you like to drink?" And that's not true. One time, we had two Canadian celebrities come in. The Property Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. The Property Brothers were at my bar. Both of them. In fact, not sure if you know this, there are three Property Brothers. When they named them the Property Brothers, like, how did that feel to the other Property Brothers? Like, are you going to call them the Property Twins? He's like, no, Property Brothers. He's like, I'm one of the brothers. Anyway. The Property Brothers, the ones you care about, were at the bar. And this woman comes up to them and says, "I'm sorry, but you guys look just like the Property Brothers." And I was like, "Lady, what's more likely? There are 4 people who look like that? Or you're talking to the Property Brothers?" Yeah, I'm an actor as well. I audition for stuff. That's mostly what I audition for stuff. Usually nerdy guy at the office. That's largely what I did. I've now moved into more mature roles like nerdy dad. I once got cast as a CIA agent, it's true, on a spy show. Then I got my script and it said, nerdy CIA agent. I got killed by the bad guy. I got shot. My dying words were, "I need to call my supervisor." And then I died. I look forward to, graduating to other roles like nerdy grandfather and some sort of prescription drug ad where they're like, "Yeah, we worried about Granddad. He couldn't roll his 12-sided dice like he used to." By the way, I had to look that up. I had to look up what those things were called because I may have the face of a nerd, but I've got the heart of a bully. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't have the heart of a bully, guys. That's a joke. People get bummed out when I say that. Anyway, I'm a tall actor. This puts me at a disadvantage because we're all showbiz folk here, right? We know actors are not the tallest cohort of people, for the most part. There are a few tall actors. Who's tall? Jeff Goldblum's tall? Anyone else? Vince Vaughn, he's tall. Jimmy Stewart, tall, dead as well. The Rock is tall. Great. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be going up for those. We're fighting over the same roles now. Ben Affleck is tall. Ben Affleck is also he's in the news just today. In fact, I'm sure you read about this. He gave a very heartfelt interview. He's talking about his struggles with substance abuse, and that's not anything to laugh about. I applaud him for being open about it and open about his struggles. But when I was reading the article, you know how it suggests another article, and it said Ben Affleck owns a 600-pound provolone cheese. This is true. At Etobicoke's cheese boutique. This is true. He's storing a 600-pound provolone cheese at the cheese boutique, and I think these two things may be related. Did you wake up one morning? It's like, God, Jennifer, what did I do last night? She's like, well, apparently I own 300 pounds of provolone cheese in Toronto. How many times did that cheese, you think, put as collateral on a blackjack table?
I raised you 300.
Yeah, he's like, I have 300 pounds, 600 pounds of provolone, the Batman suit. Let's go! Deal the cards! How much time am I at here? Where am I at here? Where am I looking for this information? That light that's on that's been, yeah. You can learn a thing from that ding. All right, I'm gonna do one more thing here. Yeah, so I go for nerdy stuff. Recently went out for a role that called for not too attractive dad. That was nice. The only thing worse than getting not too attractive dad is not getting not too attractive dad. But I got the role that I was born to play. I got the audition that I knew I was born to play. It just said Caucasian dad. Caucasian dad. And I went and I auditioned. I just did my whitest, I guess. I did whatever I could. And I'll tell you, it was a tough day when I didn't get it. And I had to look my kids in their Caucasian faces and tell them Daddy didn't get it. All right, everyone, thank you very much. Have a round of applause for Matt Bradley.
Oh, beer, everybody.